Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use LACP protocol to build your Ether channel. LACP is a common protocol. It's a IEEE 802.3 AD standard. You can use this protocol independent of the hardware platform that you have. So you can build Ether channel between Cisco and Juniper, between any other hardware. For this lab, I'm going to use two switches. The network diagram is going to look like this. The first switch, I'm going to use a radial, that's a 3750 12S. I have port 1 and 2 connected to the second switch, that's an access switch, it's a 3750. These cables are connected to port 3 and 4 on the access switch. Right now I am on the radial switch. First thing, you have to look at the existing configuration and the port channel. So let's look at show Ether channel summary, and there are no Ether channel here. So let's start to build an Ether channel on this side first. First thing you do is default the interface that you are going to use for the port channel to a blank configuration, and then shut, and then go to the interface int range gig 10122 and shut those interfaces. And now you can put these two interfaces into the port channel. Because these ports are now default stage and they are in shutdown stage, so they will agree on the Ether channel. Because if you combine the ports that have a different configuration into an Ether channel, the Ether channel will not form. Right now I am in this port range, so let's put these two ports into the Ether channel group. Channel group 1 mode. The mode is the one decide what protocol you are going to use. So here I am going to use LACP. So LACP is active. You see here active and then passive. So active means enable LACP unconditionally. Passive means enable LACP only if a LACP device is detected. So if you put this one active, this will initiate the channel negotiation, and if you put the other one passive, that will join this LACP negotiation mode. So I will put this one active. If you see the channel group has been formed, you can pre-create this channel, but you can create this channel at the same time you are putting these ports into the channel group. That's what I am doing now. So the channel is now formed, and show Ether channel summary. You see here I have the channel here, but it is down. Now I go into the channel int PO1 and I can start to configure this channel. Because when you configure anything on the channel, it will be propagated to the member interfaces. So let's look at show and show run int gig 101, and it's shut down. You remember we shut down this port and then we put this port into the channel group. There's nothing else here. So let's conf t int PO1. Let's configure something. Switch port trunk encapsulation .1q switch port mode trunk. So I make this port as a trunk port. and now I go to those interface. You see here right now these are configured here, and I go to number 2, the same. You have the configuration here. So you don't configure the individual port separately other than the port channel. So you do all the configuration on the port channel and let that to propagate to the member interfaces. So now is everything configured properly in here, but don't unshut these ports yet. So let's go to the other switch and then form the channel there. So I am on the other switch now. Enable, show Etherchannel summary. Okay, here I have some configuration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all these configuration and then start over here. So let's do no int po1, no int po2. Why incomplete command, and show Etherchannel summary. po3, it's not 2. Conti no int po3. So I have no configuration. Etherchannel both are gone, and then I will go to conti interface range gig 103 to 4. Okay, I should have done the other way. Exit. Default interface range gig 103 to 4 int range gig 103 to 4. Shut those interfaces, and then I put that into the port channel. Group, channel group 1 mode, I would put passive here. And then end conti in po1. So these port channel numbers are locally significant. You can have port channel 1 on the other side, and you can number here as a port channel 10, but it will be very confusing when you try to look at later and troubleshoot things. So it's always a better practice to have the same number at both sides. Alright, so let's okay, I am in the port channel. I'm going to configure these ports: switch port, trunk, encapsulation .1q, switch port, mode, trunk. I can just quickly check the configuration. Show run int gig 103. Okay, that is correct. 104. Also, another thing you have to, just before you bring this up, just make sure you do a show cdp neighbor, and then make sure the ports that you are talking about is connected properly. Since these ports are shut down, these are going to a different switch. That's the engineering, it's a different switch. Now I am at the commerce switch. The commerce switch doesn't have any connection, so because I have shut down those ports. Alright, so basically, you have to rely on your cabling. Make sure you do the cabling and remember those ports correctly. Alright, so I am in the right ports now. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go and unshut these ports. T interface range gig 103 to 4. You cannot go to the port channel and unshut that port channel. You have to physically go to these interfaces and unshut, because you have shut down in the past, so they are administratively down. So it has to be done at the interface level. No shut, but other side is not going to yet negotiate because other side is shut down. And show Etherchannel summary is still down. Okay, I'm going to move to the other switch, and then I'm going to unshut those port 1 and 2. T int gig 101 to 2 interface range, then no shut, show summary, and they're saying still down. What is going on? I do not see those ports. Come back up. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, as I suspected, those cables were connected to the other switch, not this switch. So that's what I told you. You have to be careful when you look at those ports. Now they are coming back up, and I don't know whether they are going to be in the right link. Let's see. Okay, they are now, port channel is up now. So let's do a show CDP neighbor. I said 1 is connected to, I am using 1 and 2 on the radial, 3 and 4 on the access. So you're supposed to connect 1 to 3. Let's see whether you have CDP neighbor. Why I am only seeing one, only 2 is showing me connected. Show Etherchannel summary, Lacp 1 and 2 are connected in here. On the other side, let's take a look at what is happening on the other side. So it's a good way, I'm just messing around here, but this is you might end up in the same situation like me. Okay, so here 3 and 4 are connected. So why I don't have a CDP neighbor? Show CDP neighbor. Okay, now I do see those neighbors. So I'm going to unplug the copper cables so I don't get confused. So CDP neighbor. Okay, now I have connection what I needed. So CDP neighbor might need some time, because you see it has a hold time here. so it might need some time to hold the other switch and come up and discover those ports. Alright, so now you can see is one is connected to 3, 2 is connected to 4. So yeah, so they are connected properly now. So right now let's do another show Etherchannel summary. Alright, so Etherchannel is up. I'm using LSCP and these ports are up on the Etherchannel. Alright, hope this video is helpful for you. Sorry I was messing up with the cable because the cable is a mess here. That's why I didn't recognize it was connected to the wrong switch. Anyway, you know, it's a good experience for you to see how to troubleshoot in case you end up a situation like me. Alright, thanks, bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on the video and let me know what video you want to see next so I can prepare and present that video for you. Thanks again, bye.